showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Jukes to get past a man. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Red Raiders are in the red zone. They're going to run it. Raiders all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And Kirk, how important is that enough to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down. They're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Movement here from the tight end. Handoff in a single back formation. And the Red Raiders keep the football on the move.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Red Raiders are on the move here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Eludes a tackle. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning. One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catching. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Looking to throw it again. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback drops back. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff to the back. Finding space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Short connection to the tight end here. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Send the back in motion. A play action looking to throw. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's how you close a half up. And what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to throw again. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made after a big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game, who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw, just having a dream performance.
They're going to run it here. Powering through.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it with the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
The Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Catch made on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Good throw. The catch is made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Red Raiders churn out another first down. Looking to throw again. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Here we go.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
It's a quick grab. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that. Moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
God, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Takes a shot at the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down and distances. This guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And it'll be Smoother right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Here's a handoff testing the middle. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Grab made by the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Longhorns begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Back in motion now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Carter. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And it's a kneel down. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams.